Alright folks, so right over here is a MacBook. Alright, so apparently I'm supposed to do Command R. What is it doing? What was that? What was that? Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Okay, macOS recovery. Yeah, let's nuke all the storage from this thing. Alright, after, well, quite a lot of passwords, we're just reinstalling macOS Ventura.
Yes, Satan?
Yeah, we're installing macOS Ventura. So, we'll just, once this is done, we'll just get right back at it. Alright, so the bar is almost complete, but yet it says 2 hours remaining. That's kind of funny to me. Maybe I'll figure out a way. So you're probably wondering, why did I reinstall macOS Ventura? It's just only temporary. I'm gonna get rid of macOS entirely.
One eternity later.
Did we brick this? Wait, why is it what? What? Why did it turn green? Oh. Oh, what do we do? Oh, woo! I'm gonna go ahead and set this to United States. Set up later. Skip. You should learn a few things about this, Microsoft. Something. Alright, now we're upgrading this to macOS Tahoe. I wonder when macOS Suburban is gonna come out. So I looked at it, and the homebrew website is by some guy by the name of Prevost. Remy Prevost. That Prevost sounds familiar to me. Alright, so yeah, I'm supposed to not run brew as sudo for some reason. Running homebrew as root is extremely dangerous and no longer supported. Alright. So yeah, we're keeping the install. Oh, the cursor just appeared and just disappeared.
A few moments later.
Alright folks, so we're on macOS Chevrolet Tahoe. macOS Chevrolet Tahoe. So now that we've installed it, we're gonna get rid of it by installing Linux. I already have this USB drive that has CachyOS. Or it should. What? I just hit shutdown and it just did whatever that was. That was interesting. I never knew that the... Alright. Now the fun part. Here we go. So I'm holding Command R. And you might think this is the same as installing it on the iMac. That's where it's wrong. There's something called the T2 chip, which basically makes it more secure. So it's over here on the menu bar, and then we go to Startup System Utility. Then we enter in a password. And then full security, no security. And then, boom. We shut down. Alright, next up, I start this up, and and then I hold down Option. Unlike the older Macs, it should just show the Apple logo. Huh. Is this thing... There we go, there we go, there we go. Now we go ahead and boot. And then we do CachyOS. And there's a reason why I have an Ethernet cable in here is because, first of all, I'm gonna need the wireless drivers later on. Okay, so the touch bar actually works. And we have the cursor and it's running KDE. And the mouse works, so we don't need this over here to interface with the mouse. So I'm gonna go ahead and now we're gonna close this. And now alright, so we're just gonna use the typical REFI find. Apple SSD, erase disk. Yeah, we're gonna completely... We'll leave it on Plasma. I'm gonna use Plasma, I've always used Plasma. Including T2 MacBooks laptops along with... Yeah, because this is a T2 Intel Mac. Pretty cool. So I'll be back once it's done installing. Alright, it's finished installing. Restart now. Done. And then System D, it looks really crisp on this screen. Alright. Apple logo. It's actually pretty cool. Alright, so we had to like uninstall like and fix certain things around. Still having to be tethered though. Yeah, that's convenient. But hey, the solution for Wi-Fi is, for now, it's this. Oh, there it is. It's working with Linux. Gonna have to blur that. I don't want to dox myself. That would be very stupid. Guys, the Wi-Fi is working now. And look, I don't even have this dongle plug.
Bingle bongle dingle dangle.
This made me truly go like, what? Watch.
Front, left, front, right. Rear, left, rear, right. Rear, left, rear, right. Front, right, front, left.
There are rear speakers? What? There's literally no way. All right, so this is the CPU that it uses, an Intel Core i5 1038 NG7 processor. NG7, I've never seen that before. I've never seen those letters with a number following up. Never seen that before. Anyways, on to the gaming segment.
I am placing blocks and shit cause I'm in fucking Minecraft.
But that's exactly what we're gonna find out. Actually, I already know this because, like, I've played it on trackpad before. It's terrible. Alright, function. Why isn't function working?
Attention. Please stand by.
We are experiencing minor technical difficulties.
As you see, the touch bar isn't working, so I'm gonna reboot this. Alright. And to that I say, fuck this, we're just rolling without the touch bar. So I'm gonna open up Prism Launcher. Let's see how Minecraft performs, so. We don't need any stinking touch bar for this. Sure thing, let's turn up the render distance all the way. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, it's holding it up actually pretty alright though. At 85 frames per second. Not bad, not bad. Not bad. I'm gonna go ahead and do this thing to full screen. Because I can. What's stopping me? Let's put in some TNT. And then some flint and steel. Flint and steel. Alright, let's see. Oh, not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. It can handle some flint and steel. Alright. Ooh. How did that work? I don't know how I did that. Anyways, yeah. Gonna have to turn that off. There we go. Look at that whole touch bar fiasco settled in. All right, so the touch bar is working now, as you can see. And I can adjust the brightness. That was really weird.
Mocktails fixer's eyes. The snacks are real nice. Soda sound makes dry. I'm lit.
Next up is the Triple Z. Because why not? Triple Z. Let's just do it. Oh, there's Nicole. And there's Sissia. That's actually, what am I kidding? That's Nicole again. Alright, we're just reinstalling this again. Let's put this in full screen. Why is the scaling so small? Alright, folks, so I'm gonna put my headset on. Before I do this, I'm gonna should I do this with lights on? Yeah, let's do it with lights on. Anyways, oh my goodness. Here we go. Start the game. We're starting it. So we're starting it right now. Sorry, my audio sounds bad. I'm just really Oh, it's starting windowed. No. It's actually working. Yes, has anyone ever run Zenless on a Mac? Pretty cool, running Zenless on a Mac. Never thought I would be the one to.
A few moments later.
Alright, folks, so we have gotten through all the login hassle, so now I'm gonna launch this up. The funny thing is I'm using a Mac to run Zenless Zone Zero.
Morning, Mr. Rob.
Yep.
Can I have a latte, please? Extra sugar, extra milk. With all those edges and that
Read again. Agree to the following. Yes. Okay, does it actually detect my control? Okay, it does. It actually does. That's actually pretty good, though. More downloading. Yay. Jungle. We'll just see. I'll just keep going. My goodness, the fact that I have the microphone. We don't have like anything to monitor the frames with. I'm just gonna pull up. Pull up H-top. Top. Here we go, B-top. Oh! CPU isn't too bad. My goodness! That GPU! We're using the whole GPU. That poor Intel integrated graphics. Yeah, you're gonna need an actual GPU just to like play this game. So. Get close some things in.
Starry night.
Press
A loving
Command.
mother.
Oh, by the way, on Macs, you just press Command to pull up the start menu.
Look up.
Command.
Cherish both her luminous
Resource
love and
integrity.
caring,
Okay, this should be quick.
his wrath and cruelty. Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky.
Summer?
Heed the call of your innermost desires. Advance without fear. Navigate as your heart dictates.
Alright, game was updated. Please log in again. Goodness. The cursor is tiny. I'm gonna tell you, the cursor is really, really small. Alright, here we go. Here we go, we're in. We're in! Let's see. Oh, let's turn down the music volume. Oh, there was a little bit of lag. Alright. music. I like to turn it down a little bit. Volume. I always like having it very faint. Oh, no polychrome. No polychrome. Swamp womp. Alright, I'm gonna go to the HIA just for this real quick. Go to the HIA. I want to see how the gameplay how this actually plays. Although I'm actually using a controller, I'm gonna actually figure out what I'm gonna do. Basically. This is gonna be my team for this. This is gonna be my team. Do one round and figure out how this plays. I don't know what aspect ratio the screen is. I don't think it's 16:9 or 16:10, probably. Quality low. I'm not gonna max it everything out. I'm gonna tell you guys, there was no way.
The ending's already written.
Oh, it's a little laggy though.
Don't miss your chance. Yeah. Is it time for my solo? Huh? Flowing through. Chef, more stragglers. Break the ice. Delusion. My turn. Whirlwind. Leave Kit to beat. I am ready.
Alright, so I'm playing Zenless Zone Zero on a Mac.
Here I try. As the blade is drawn, peace follows. Is it time for my solo?
Alright. I could say that was pretty decent. Hey, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Zenless Zone Zero on a Mac.
The club offers comfortable accommodation services. Members needed can contact the staff to register for check-in. Tips, higher member points can be exchanged for better room types.
Oh, she's adorable on that, honestly. I'm not even using... Okay, that was pretty easy. That was pretty much something that I actually was able to do it on a Mac. Alright, so... Function, option, and F4. There. That was... Okay, it dropped down very quickly. I'm surprised. That's actually good that it dropped down so quickly. Alright, next game that I should benchmark. I don't know which one I should benchmark on this, but that's what we're gonna find out. Alright, that was fun. The fact that I went straight to Zenless Zone Zero